Hey, what's up guys? Papa Perler here with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a perler. This is a little marshmallow head vomiting the rainbow. Show you guys how to do that, and let's get started. First of all, from the last video, the first one I posted, if you saw, I got these bracelets from Vicky Muffins, and I ended up adding the free charm she gave me to it, and I got some charms from Marshall, and I added it myself, and this was the end result. Halloween Town. Looking awesome. And with the other one, if you remember, the Hocus Pocus, I put the little pumpkin on it. They have these at Marshall's too, little perlers. I made this one, added the charms. I think this was my favorite. This one's my fiance's. But yeah, these were awesome. Gotta give her a little shout out, Vicky Muffins. But yeah, let's get started. What I like to do is I like to make the outline first. So I like to get the black, and the black I think is the most important color because it's the color you use probably the most, because not only do you use it for like the eyes and the mouth and stuff, but a lot of border the outlines. So what I like to do is find a spot. So we have these little pegboards here, so you see it's gonna fit. So pick a spot around here. We can line it up. This little square here, we probably can line it up pretty good. Let's see, it'll be one row over, so it would be starting right here. So what I like to do is count the bottom, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna start like that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And you don't have to go in order, just as long as you get the 5 in there. 5. And then, so once you got there, I like doing the bottom of this part, so I just skip them out. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 8th one, we're going to put the perler. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the 8th one. And then we're going to just do 4 more over to match the 5 on this side. And then again, you don't have to do it all in order as long as they're all there. So we got the easiest part, right? The bottom. So next, let's do this right side here. So we're gonna count and see how many there are. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it'll be 14 because we already have one down at the bottom. Be careful not to add an extra one. So we're going to do 14. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. A big mistake people do here is that they count out the 15, but they don't account for the one in the corner already. So it won't be that bad, but if you want to be symmetrical to the ones you're making and not make a little extra bigger, you got to be careful with that. So the good thing is, at least with this side, we know we just got to match up to this. So let's just let's do the top first. We're gonna count that across. So let's just start, so it'll be easier. Let's not count the corner one. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're gonna put 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get some more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So the good thing about this part now is that you don't have to count the sides. You just connect them down because you already have them filled out, basically. So you guys can see why the color black is so important. What I do is I go to Marshall's and I get the big bag. Let's see, the big bag of 6,000 beads. It's about like $12, $13, but it's worth it because out of these little beads right here, these little trays I have over here, you don't get enough to fill out most things you want to do. And you might have to end up using a darker color like a blue, purple, and it just won't look right. So this is the easy part. And we can put these blocks over here. All right. So what I like to do now, since we already got the outline, let's do the row of the mouth going across here. We're gonna get these little trays right here. See, I'm running out of reds already. You use more of one color than another on most things, but so let's start off. So it's red first. So let's get the red, little orange, and again, you can do any color for the mouth. It doesn't have to be the exact color that I'm doing. You can do whatever you like. And actually right here, honestly, let's make it a little different. I have these glow-in-the-dark perlers. Let's make it a little different here. Let's trade out this one for a glow-in-the-dark one. Let's go, instead of green, let's do glow-in-the-dark. Let's put let's do a different blue. Let's do a little swirly blue. And then we have a glow-in-the-dark pink, actually, which is awesome. And then purple, which we can do, yeah, we can do purple. Awesome. So you can make the throw up as long as you want, as well as you can make any color, make it as long as you want. So let's do the red first. Let's make it go down first. So that's what I like doing first. So it's 3 down. I like doing 3. It's not too big and not too small. Especially if you like making a lot of candies for your necklaces or bracelets. You don't want it to be too big. So now let's do the glow in the dark. These are my favorite. I got these during the holidays on sale. Buy one, get one half off. And I'm loving the glow in the dark. Let's go to yellow. Let's go for straight glow in the dark. And I love these blues too. I have a hard time finding the different like kinds of like perlers. I have this one right here. It's like a, I don't know if you can see, it's like a shiny purple. That's like the only one, and like these blue swirling ones and the purple, like these you can see, put it down. It's like pink swirly. Those are like the only like exotic ones I can find. I've looked everywhere and I can't really seem to find any crazy like perler beads. And that's what I've been looking for to make my designs a little bit more unique. So, but yeah, these are great. These glow-in-the-dark ones have been a great addition to my collection. All right. So, what I like to do now is do the mouth, because it's a little bit easier to do the mouth since you already have the mouth, the rainbow throw up done. And this you can just, what I do is just look on the side right here. Bam bam. So you already have the side little dimples. You can make it go off from there already. You can do this any which way you like. You can pause the video anytime too. Honestly, what I do is I would pause it, look and see what you need to do, add anything you need to do if I'm going too fast for you. So you can do the mouthpiece in any color, different color you want as well. It doesn't need to be black. I can do this in any which color you would want, actually. Just try to make sure if you're doing different color schemes that they match, because they might overlay and they might make your image come out a little wonky. So let's finish out the black pieces. Let's do the eyeballs. My favorite part, the eyeballs. And then it's pretty much the easiest part after that is filling out the white. So you can do this any way you want. You can count off the top, off the bottom. What I like doing, since it's easier here, you can go off this top cheek right here. And you go, there's 2 whites here, 1, 2. So skip 1, 2. We're gonna drop it right here. Right here. And this right here, don't take it too hard. Don't look at the whole picture. Take it in little segments. So we got the 2 right here, so that's gonna be a box. Add another 2. And what I like doing, I like going basically down, up. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna skip. We're gonna go here and make the other box. Simple, simple. Now, here, just look at the box and go 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's connect them, because if you try to do it the other side, it might confuse you. So let's just connect it right here. Okay. Now we're gonna fill it out. Take your time. You don't have to go too fast on this. And you should have your right eye done. And again, you can do the eyes in different colors. Make any which way you want. You can try to make them a little bigger. You can add a little bit more if you want. It's to your liking. It's your artwork, so you can do what you want. So what I like doing here, stay on the corner bottom, and you're gonna skip 3. There's 3 whites. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. On the 4th one, we're gonna drop it. And we're gonna do the same exact thing we did the other side. We're gonna finish out the box. We're gonna make the box. It's all about boxes, a section at a time. Section at a time. So we have the box. Now we're gonna go, oh, see? You gotta make sure sometimes. We have the box. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's connect it. Let's do the bridge piece. Okay. Now, let's do the other box. We're gonna skip. Skip 1, 2. What I like doing is doing 2 at a time sometimes. Boom, box. I'm gonna go up 1, 2, and 3. And you should have your eyeballs done. Now, take your time so you hear my fingers cracking. This does take some time. It does cramp up your fingers. And you should get up, walk around. I'm gonna get the white now to fill in the piece. Now, you can use any like light color. But I prefer using white. White's another color that goes by a lot. I just bought this one. It's 1,000 perlers. And white is one that does go by fast as well. So let's open this fresh pack. It's always nice opening a fresh pack of perler beads. Let's try to open this without going everywhere. There we go. Alright. So try not to put so many in your hand because it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. And from here on out, you can just start filling it in. My favorite thing about perlers is it's very therapeutic. You can just sit here and take your time. It's not something you have to think super hard about. And it keeps you entertained. I like to think of it as a form of meditation because when I'm here just making them by myself, I'm basically just like up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's like a repetition that like calms me down. It's like walking meditation. And it's really enjoyable. Really love doing this. And I love seeing the reactions people get when you trade and give them to you too. That's what I love perlers. My first year at EDC, I didn't even know what perlers were. I started off making candies, bracelets. And like making bracelets, like rings and stuff. And then my first year at EDC, I seen all these people with like awesome perlers and like these rave gods with swords and crazy stuff I've never seen before. And I was like, yeah, I want to be one of those guys. And slowly but surely, I've made my collection huge, and I can't wait to trade people. That's the best thing about candy and the culture, the rave culture, is that you get to spread the love and positivity in so many different ways. Not just by trading candy and making art. So here, as you can see, you can try to get 2 at a time. You can make them go a lot faster. It might take you a little bit. If you're new to perlers, it might take you a little bit to grab the 2 at a time. Because it took me a little while first to even grab them, honestly. I thought it was really difficult to even grab one and put it down. And if you're buying perlers, here's a PSA. If you get be careful. There's perlers, right? Perlers, and then there's perler caps. Be careful. If you don't want perler caps, do not buy perler caps because it is super difficult. You can't even use the tweezers with these. There's a little here. I had to grab it from the bottom. There's a little. Let me see if I can show you. There's a little top head right here that it's not like these other perlers where it's see-through all the way. So if I made the mistake before, not these because I wanted these ones, of getting all black perler caps because that's the only thing they had, and I couldn't use the tongs, so I had to sit there one by one and sit there and put it with my fingers because it's basically virtually impossible to sit there. See, it went flying, to pick it up and put it on. So PSA, if you don't want perler caps, be careful, don't get them because it's going to be a little bit of a heartache and you might just end up throwing them away and going back and buying regular ones. But yeah, I've been wanting to try to find new perlers, like perler beads. because I went to EDC and they had a little shop there and they had like some cool ones and stuff. But I can buy the materials for $10-$20 and make myself 6, 7, 8 of the pearlers that they're selling, and they sell them online and they sell them on the festival for like $15 to $20, $25, $30 each, depending how big they are. And for a $40 one, I can make it easily out of a $10, $15 Michaels run if I have my card, my coupons and stuff. And it's just what people are paying for is the time and the energy, because you have to sit here and actually make them. You know what I mean? People enjoy the pearlers a lot, but they don't enjoy the pearler making process. That's why I sit here and make it for them, so they can have it. They enjoy it. I love seeing people's reactions when they get the pearler they want, or a surprise pearler. It's great. It's great. But you can fill this out, and again, you can use any color, white, like a beige. Just contrast it to the eyes and the throw up, and you'll be A-okay. So, a little pearler like this can take you anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending if you're taking breaks. I'm usually just sitting there watching YouTube, watching my son. And you don't have to do it all at once. You can take little breaks, little segments. Like if I was by myself, I would have taken 2 or 3 breaks already, gotten a little snack, you know what I mean? Because it does get a little wear and tear on your fingers, especially if you're a little older like me. So, a little older, you hear me? I'm 26 years old, saying I'm a little older. Getting close to 30. It's my 27th year this year. My birthday's this year. I'm gonna be 27 years old. Let's see. I'm gonna be 27 going into the next EDC. And home base too. I'm super hyped for home base. Hey, if you guys don't know about home base, plug in home base right now. Super awesome music festival at a hotel. At a festival at your hotel. What more do you want? It's on EDC weekend. And the great thing is that they offer shuttles there and back all day from 5 p.m. From 5 p.m. They have a cutoff around 6, 7. They have a cutoff. They start around 12, and they have a cutoff around 5 p.m. And then they start again around 10 o'clock, and they don't stop running until 2, 3, 4 o'clock, 2, 3 in the morning. It's awesome. And that's what I'm doing again. Last year was my first year. I absolutely loved it. I heard about home base in 2021, but I really didn't know like what it was. It was like a mystery to me. Or like, oh, home base, that's the place to go for the EDC after party, this and that, this and that. But last year, my main man, Sweaty Sickness, look him up on Twitter. He showed me, he gave me the link to the place. And it was, we copped a hotel room. We shared it with a couple friends and my wife. And we had a great time. It's an awesome place. And going again this year, I can't wait. So, as you can see, I finished. It doesn't take so long. So what you want to do here is make sure you didn't miss any spaces. Make sure all of them are flat. Like there was one here, I just fixed it. And yeah, you can do. You can add more if you want. You can add little pieces to it. Just make sure they're enough, because in the next video I'm gonna show you guys how to press it and how to make it good like this. And how hot did the iron and stuff, because the first time I did this, I did not know what I was doing. And if you're new to this, I'm going to show you how. So that's my tutorial on how to lay out a simple perler, this Marshmello one. Next time we're going to do Chamanda. So get ready for that. Papa Pearl here. Stay tuned, guys. Love ya. Peace.